Hello, my name is Brett Dabbs, and I run the driver's ed department here at Southeast High School. I also help out with the PE program. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about driver's education and physical education here at Southeast High School. First of all, driver's ed is a graduation requirement. And in my opinion, it's the most important class a person will ever take, a child will ever take. So they have to be mature, they have to be responsible whenever they're taking this class. So some of the common questions I get asked: when will my son or daughter be scheduled, or my child will be scheduled for driver's ed classroom? It is according to date of birth, okay? Oldest individuals. I don't schedule that. Guidance schedules that. So they look at the date of birth, and the oldest individuals get priority. So oldest will first quarter, then the next ones will be second quarter, and then third quarter, fourth quarter. So oldest individuals that are freshmen will get priority. Now, second question, will my grades in 8th grade affect whether I'm scheduled? Yes. Guidance, academic, will look at your grades, okay? They will look at your grades before scheduling. So if you do poorly, if your child does poorly in the 8th grade, they're going to look at that, and they might not get classroom. Even if they're older, they might not get it until third or fourth quarter. Now, attendance policy. We do have a really strict attendance policy. We have 30 hours required by state. That's not Southeast. That's not Mr. Dabbs. That's not District 186. State law mandates we have 30 seat hours. Okay. With the hybrid model, which we worked on, in the second semester, and even the full remote model in the first semester of last year, we took into consideration the amount of time each assignment would take, and we calculated to make sure all the kids had 30 hours in order to pass. So yes, we have a strict attendance policy. Next question, okay, speaking of absences and attendance, how many days can my son or daughter or child miss? Well, it depends on the quarter, okay? Some quarters, you can only miss 2 days. Some quarters, if it's a little bit longer and you have more attendance days, you can miss 10. It just ultimately depends on the days. We just have to have that 30 hours. Now, fees, permit. Upon completion of the class, once your child has passed the classroom, they passed the vision test, they passed the permit test, they're going to be eligible for a permit. There is a $20 permit fee, and that permit fee has to be paid to the Secretary of State. You will give it to me. I will attach their permit application to their permit with their permit fee, and on their 15th birthday, as long as they pass the classroom and pass the vision test, and ultimately pass the permit test, they will be eligible for a permit. So there will be a $20 permit fee. There is a behind the wheel fee, and it is paid during behind the wheel. It is a $100 lab fee, and I tell the kids, let's just focus on getting your permit first. Get your permit first, and we'll worry about behind the wheel fee once we get to behind the wheel. Okay, we do not collect that in advance, but that is a $100. That's for the insurance, use of the car, the gas, etc. Okay, so those are the two fees. How will my child get their permit? Everybody at Southeast High School gets a permit through me. So once they pass the classroom, once they pass the vision test, they pass the knowledge test, and they're going to do that during the classroom, I will get their permit on their 15th birthday or close. And then I will contact you, the parent or guardian, to pick it up. So you'll get it. Nobody gets their permit early. Nobody gets their permit. Behind the wheel is scheduled, again, date of birth. Oldest individuals get priority. And then, so I work, for example, say it's April of 04. Then it might be January of 05. So the oldest individuals go on top, and then we work down. So it is very, very important. Once they get their permit, they start getting their hours. We like them at Southeast to have 5 to 10 hours. And with the given pandemic, they have to be able to pass. They still drive the same amount of time, but they drive every day more frequently. So 10 contact days. So they have to be able to drive before they come to behind the wheel. Otherwise, they're probably not going to do well on that test. So in driver's ed, like I said, this, in my opinion, it's the most important class. If you guys have any questions for driver's ed, bdabs@sps186.org. Please feel free to contact me. That's a little overview of the driver's ed program. Now, physical education. Mr. Beaker runs our physical education department, and he told me to tell you we're going to sit down probably and evaluate probably in July, August, and evaluate what PE will look like next year. This year it looked a lot different. So PE, you do have 5 points daily, 25 points. We do have a log right now we're doing. Next year, hopefully, we'll be in person. But as for PE, we're going to just kind of, there is a dress once we get the okay to move back. We've not used locker rooms. But, boys, here's what we're going to do for PE. We're going to sit down in probably August. And physical education, you do need 8 quarters to graduate, 8 individual quarters to graduate. And hopefully next year we'll be in person full. So if you guys have any questions, bdabs@sps186. I can help you with driver's ed. I also can help you with PE. Thank you.